What's up guys, Ryan here from Mudgunner, and today we're going to be talking about my flat dark earth pistols that I like. I'm a big flat dark earth fan if you guys didn't know. Pistol wise, rifle wise, I collect a lot of stuff in FDE. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that today. I do have my little dog Loki here, in case you're wondering. He just wanted to chill on the couch with me, so yeah, let's get into it. So first up, we have a Glock 19X here. This is probably one of my favorites. I shoot it a lot. I have a Gemtech threaded barrel in there because I do run it suppressed. And then we have a Streamlight TLR1 HL. It's kind of like their bronze color because they do have a couple different shades. Like the top one is kind of FDE and the bottom one is bronze, so they are a different shade. But I do like Streamlight TLR1s and they work really well. And then as far as the suppressor goes, I have a flat dark earth suppressor as well. So the only FDE pistol can I have is this Rugged Obsidian 9. It's a very nice suppressor, it runs quiet. It is currently stuck in this long configuration because you're supposed to be able to take this part off. But right now, because I went like 400 or 500 rounds without cleaning it or like separating it, the seam here got stuck. So I need strap wrenches to get these apart. But yeah, it's been kind of stuck like that for months. But very quiet suppressor on the Glock, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, Glock 19X is awesome. I like Glocks in general. But yeah, that's one of my FDE guns. And then kind of sticking with Glock pattern, but not a Glock. I have my Shadow Systems here. This one's loaded, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. But this is my main pistol. I have shot this gun, or this handgun specifically, more than any other handgun I own. It's a Shadow Systems MR918, so the first model they came out with. They're currently on the 920 series, but it's got a flat dark earth frame. We also have a bronze TLR1 on here as well. Works very well. It's not very bright anymore. Like even when I wipe the lens and replace the battery, it's not the brightest, but this light also basically has 10,000 plus rounds on it, and they get beat up from just the muzzle blast. So yeah, it's kind of getting to the end, but maybe if I replace the bulb, it might get brighter again, but honestly, I don't mind right now. But yeah, so Shadow Systems MR918, it's a stock gun other than I have a Trijicon RMR on there and the Streamlight TLR1, and then I run it in a Tier 1 conceal holster. So yeah, that is my main double stack carry. And then we have a SIG M17 commemorative here. So this is when they first, not when they first came out with the M17s, but when they first came out with the all FDE one. So if you buy a normal SIG P320 M17, most of the features on it are black, like the trigger, the safety, the slide lock, the takedown lever. I believe all those features are black. I kind of have one here. So, and this one's a build, but yeah, the M17 commemorative was a 1 of 5,000 pistol to commemorate the M17 for military adoption. And then they also had an M17 surplus, which were actual pistols used in the Army testing trials or military testing trials. So I know there's some of those floating out there too, but yeah, this one is my commemorative. If I let the slide forward like softly, it gets stuck like this, so I have to push it forward. And then even when I shoot it, if I shoot it with like basic 115 grain ammo, occasionally it doesn't go all the way into battery, which is not what you want in a pistol, but I talked to SIG about that, and they say you need to shoot 124 grain ammo. And then I also just don't have a high round count through this gun. I think I've taken it out like 3 times in the few years I've owned it. So yeah, I mainly recently have been shooting this one, which I'll talk about in a sec. And then, yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just a standard P320 M17, but it's not stamped P320. It is only stamped M17, and then it's got like a military identification number right here, which is pretty small. But on that, I mean, it feels like a SIG, shoots like a SIG, so nothing too crazy there, but I wanted to have it when it came out. And then this one here, this one's pretty cool. So this is a build P320 that came through our store. I think the only thing that's SIG on it officially is the fire control unit, so the trigger here and the serial number. But other than that, it's a complete build. I also got this cool mag for it. It's a SIG mag with a Terran base pad on there. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys everything that's on here. So we have a Norso slide. We have a primary arms red dot. This is a true something barrel. It just says true. I don't know. I bought it this way. I don't really build pistols from the ground up, but the barrel stamped true on the side. It's got a comp on there. Also TLR1 HL, and then it's got the Wilson combat frame. And then it does have night sights. These are XS night sights, and it shoots very nice. It's kind of just a cool, I guess, comp gun. It wasn't too expensive, so that's why I got it. But yeah, trigger-wise, trigger's nice. Red dot's not bad. This is the only primary arms optic I own, and it works pretty well. But yeah, this is a cool pistol. I enjoy it, and it's just a fun range gun. That's why I got it, but also has to be FDE. And what's nice about the 320s is they're kind of like Legos for pistols. Like you can change almost every part on here. So I'm not as much of a pistol guy, so I don't plan on building one up, but I just kind of bought that one the way it was. Next up, we have another cool one. This is one of my earlier FDE pistols that I actually paid a premium for of all guns. This is a Beretta M9A3, and when they first came out, they were extremely hard to get. I think I paid like $9.50 for this one used, which was a lot at the time. Or maybe not at the time, it was probably normal, but right now that would be considered a lot. They were just so hard to get, and I really wanted one. It comes in a cool 30 cal ammo can with 3 mags. They're 17 round mags, and they're like this special coating with the FDE base pad. And yeah, it's a very cool pistol. It's threaded. Also got a Streamlight TLR1 HL on here. They come from the factory with night sights. And then this barrel, what sucked with this one is I had to send the barrel in twice to Beretta because it was basically cross-threaded. The first time I sent it back, so they come with this thread protector on there. So obviously they're threaded for 1/2x28. This screws on, but when I unscrewed this and tried to screw on my suppressor, it would not go on there. It was so freaking stuck. So I sent it back. I told them I believe the barrel is cross-threaded, like I can't get my suppressor on there. They sent me back the barrel and said there's nothing wrong with it, it's fine. And then I put my, this time around I was able to get my suppressor on there, but when I got it on there, it was crooked. So like when you shoot a suppressor, you need the suppressor to be in line with the barrel, because if it's crooked in any way, you're gonna get a baffle strike. But it was just slightly crooked, and I sent them a picture, and I emailed them again. I was like, throw a suppressor on here and shoot it and tell me it's not cross-threaded. And then they ended up replacing the barrel. But I had to send the barrel back twice because, yeah, just crappy barrel. But other than that, I mean, it shoots nice. I ran it suppressed since then. Not the greatest suppressor host. I just think it's because of the way, like, how open it is. Like, it lets a lot of gas out. But other than that, shoots nice, and it is a fun gun. Like, I really enjoy it. Beretta's an iconic gun, and I've always wanted one. I'd like to get a standard all-black 92 FS at some point as well, but the M9A3 is very cool. So, yeah, really enjoy it, and I haven't had any issues since. Next up, we have one that's kind of FDE. This is actually more of a gray, but it fits the FDE vibe. It's very light. It would be considered like the lightest FDE like possible, kind of more close to the SIG frame right here. But with these grips, and when I throw an FDE suppressor on there, it looks the part. But this is a CZ75, and this is a tactical model, or CZ75B tactical. But yeah, threaded barrel, raised sights. So shoots very nice. The trigger on here is extremely light. It feels like someone had a trigger job done to it, but I don't for sure know. I mean, it just feels very light. But I enjoy it. I've kind of started collecting CZ pistols now, so I actually have 4 of these. Not this specific one, but I have the retro, the Cold War commemorative, this one, and then just a standard all black one. But I really like the CZ75. I don't like the slides as much. They're very narrow for my liking, but other than that, it shoots amazing, and you don't have a lot of mass going back. So yeah, another great shooting pistol. I recommend this one so far. And then I have one more here to show you guys. So everything, I haven't really been saying, but everything here is a 9mm. This is the only one that's not a 9mm. This is a Glock 20. So this is chambered in 10mm, and then this one is a factory dark earth. So the frame is like an actual dark earth mold. It's not Cerakoted, but then the slide is Cerakoted, the dark earth, and then it's got a red fiber optic sight. I don't know the whole story behind these. I think it's just a distributor exclusive. So Glock makes the frames, or licensed whoever to make the frames, but this was a just manufacturer exclusive at the time. I got a Vickers base pad here for it, which is also dark earth. And this is my only 10mm at the moment. I really like it. It shoots good. I'd like to get a couple more 10mm, but yeah, the Glock 20 is cool. I do like the way Glock shoot. I mean, they're basic, but they work really well. So yeah, that is the last FDE pistol I have to show you. Other FDE pistols I'd like to get, I really want a SIG Scorpion. That's like just a flat dark earth pistol they make. I'd like it in their 226. I think that'd be cool. What else is cool? A Kimber Desert Warrior would actually be kind of cool. I know people either love or hate Kimber, but I just want the Desert Warrior. It looks awesome. It's just a flat dark earth 1911. And then other than that, I think those are the main 2 I'd like to add to the collection. I'm not as much of a pistol guy. I definitely like rifles a lot more. Suppressor wise, I'd like to add more FD suppressors, but yeah, I'm not too picky with these. I mostly buy rifle suppressors at the moment, but I have like 5 or so pistol suppressors, so I just rotate them on guns. That's the nice thing about pistols, is I don't leave the suppressor on there all the time, so I just take it off and move it between guns. But I'm trying to dedicate rifle suppressors to specific rifles. Pistol wise, it's just a little bit more modular. But yep, thank you guys for watching. I know it's kind of a quick video, but I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for my next video.